皆さんこんにちは、大山由紀子です。前回の動画から本業の方が忙しくて少し時間が経ってしまいましたが、今日は歴史散歩第2話をお送りしたいと思います。突然アメリカっぽくないものが映っておりますが、今日は前回の動画でお話ししたウォルター・ベーカーが亡くなった後、ファクトリーを引き継いだフォーブス家の邸宅に来ております。先ほどの金と狛犬はこのフォーブスが中国から持ち帰ったものです。それでは中に入ってみましょう。この邸宅は1833年、建築家のアイゼア・ロジャースがギリシャ復興様式の邸宅をマーガレット・パーキンス・フォーブス夫人のために建てました。彼女は、ラルフ・ベネット・フォーブスの、ラルフ・ベネット・フォーブスというのはフォーブス家の1代目ジョン・フォーブスの三男になるんですが、彼と結婚していてですね、でマーガレット夫人は4人の娘さんとこのお家に暮らしていたわけなんですが、ここは、1800年代でセントラルヒーティングや室内配管があったことというあって、とても当時は画期的な建築でした。フォーブス家はボストンブラーミンズといって、18世紀19世紀にボストン、アメリカといっても過言じゃないんですが、その経済界を牛耳っていたグループの一員でした。ブラーミンズとはインドのカースト制度の最高位に由来する言葉で、ブラーミンですね。フォーブス家や他のブラーミンズの方は富を築くだけでなく、文化や教育、慈善活動にも大きく貢献しました。しかしその収入の多くは中国とのアヘン貿易によるものでした。こちらは当時のアヘン貿易のルートです。インドで栽培されたアヘンは船でこのルートを通り、中国の広州を中心としたパールリバーデルタ地域へ運ばれていました。現在パールリバーデルタは急速に発展を遂げ、中国の経済の中心地の一つとなっています。広州は深セン、香港などがこの地域に含まれています。広東省出身のクライアントが最近この写真を撮ってきてくれました。そしてこれがシャミアン島なんですが、この島は19世紀に広州の外国人遺留地として開発され、イギリスやフランスをはじめとする国の貿易拠点となっていました。広州は上海に次ぐ重要な通商港であり、香港に近いことから経済的な影響を強く受けました。清朝末期、広州はアヘン戦争後の1842年の南京条約や1858年の天津条約によって開港を強いられて、多くの外国勢力が進出しました。特にシャミアン島は外国商館や銀行、倉庫が立ち並ぶ交易の中心として栄えて、イギリス、フランス、日本、ドイツなどの外国企業や銀行が拠点を持ち、中国との貿易の窓口となっていました。シャミアン島はまるでヨーロッパのような雰囲気の街並みが広がっています。西洋式の建築物が立ち並び、このように今でも当時の建築が残されており、広州の歴史を感じることができる場所となっています。今日の撮影では日本の皆さんにこのミュージアムを紹介すると伝えたところ、特別に無料のプライベートツアーを受けさせていただきました。動画の撮影許可もいただいてますので、特別な体験をお楽しみください。Maybe it's that guy. Which one? I wonder who that guy was when they bought. So this is 1845. That's Robert Forbes. So then Robert Forbes.
Is that Robert Forbes?
Yeah. So who was that person that was at the that actually bought Chocolate Factory.
He's a Forbes?
Yeah, the Forbes bought it. Let's see here. 1805. So these guys know it. It says that Forbes Syndicate bought it.
The captain. Yeah, so that's the captain, Robert Bennett Forbes, and he's kind of the main character here in the house. We talk about him a lot. It was him that had this house built in 1833 as a gift to his mother and his sisters.
His mother, right?
So, yeah.
His mother was a Perkins.
So his mother was the one living here.
His mother, here's her portrait here. She's Margaret Perkins.
That's a homely picture. I don't think she'll like that.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
don't think she would
know,
like
I wonder. Don't you wonder?
She probably said, "Hey, can we do a retake?" This is not sure on my good side.
I know, it's not my good side. Yeah, so they have 4 daughters and 3 sons. Yeah, the captain is their middle son. And 1833, he's already grown, married. Here's his wife, Rose.
This one here?
Yes, yeah, she's from Rhode Island.
Yeah, he didn't do too badly.
And so they're, raising their family. He lives down the street as well as his younger brother, John Murray. And he has this house built as a gift for the women to enjoy seasonally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did he live here?
He did not live here.
Oh.
So only the women lived here, and they were only coming here spring and fall. So they lived on Commonwealth Ave in Boston. Most of his siblings.
During the wintertime.
And then, and then they're summering up in Maine. And so they're only coming here like spring and fall. So,
You gotta do something with money if you have it. I don't know. I don't have that problem.
I know.
If I had that problem, I find a place to
Honey,
go for
we
the
gotta
spring.
build another house.
Yeah.
We gotta do something with this
How
money.
about springtime. How about
Yeah, I know. So,
Did they bring this stuff back?
They did, yeah. So take a look at the Butler Pantry too. That's a wonderful space with more of the porcelain that they brought back from China.
That's a scary
This
voyage.
is beautiful.
They got to go all the way to China.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
a
they
trade usually took 2 years.
Hmm.
Yeah, 6 months on sea, about a year of trade in the China, in sort of in Asia, in that area, and then a 6-month return. Syndicate. is
Yeah, that's what they
it,
call
the
it,
Forbes
Forbes
Syndicate, which I really
Syndicate,
don't
yeah.
know what that means. Yeah, so.
They said, well, when I look up, it says investing.
Yeah, investing.
Yeah.
Just another way. So this is the Chinese parlor. So this room, we talk a little bit more about the China trade structure, because we know that China didn't have to trade with outside countries. They didn't want to trade. They were kind of fine and successful on their own. And then when they opened their trade for structure, they were just sort of strict about how they went about it. So this portrait is of Hu Qua, and Hu Qua was a Hong merchant, and he worked with the Forbes family. So one of the things that China did was they would appoint an ambassador to work with each shipping company. And so Hu Qua was assigned to work with the Forbes brothers there, and they actually became great friends. collection. So the last Forbes family member to live here was a huge Abraham Lincoln enthusiast, and so she collected Lincoln memorabilia. So in this floor here, we also talk a little bit about the Irish famine. That's what all these collection items are connected
Oh yeah,
to.
because he brought like 800 tons of food or something.
He did, yeah. So 1847, the captain and his younger brother John took on this big humanitarian campaign where they raised money to buy food and relief items for Ireland. So these are 2 thank you gifts that he received.
Oh yeah. This is the main, this would be like the parents' bedroom. It's connected to the room next door. That would have been the sitting room. And then there's a nice bathroom back there too that we'll walk around and see. It's cool. I think it's functional. I mean, you know, you talk about, because most people were living in like 1-room places, maybe 2-room places. Down there, when you go down to like Paul Revere's house,
Yeah.
this thing is small, man.
Tiny, right? I know. This house has like a lot of volume, which I really think is interesting.
You can imagine me being in Paul Revere's house, right?
Yeah, I know. You must have been. Yeah.
You're walking like this, right?
Yeah, you gotta duck down all the time.
Kids' bedrooms, which is still quite impressive.
Not bad for a kid.
Yeah. So the house, so it was seasonal for the captain, for the women, for the captain's sisters and things like that for up until about 1880. And then the captain's son, James, moves in with his wife, Alice Bowditch of Salem, speaking of Salem. And they had 3 children, so that after the 1880s, the house was used full time.
Cool.
And these are portraits here of their children. So Alan Forbes is the smaller picture on the top. He went on to start State Street Bank.
Wow.
So sky's the limit.
Cool. Yeah, it is.
To
Life is the limit.
And then his 2 sisters were Mary and Dorothy, and Mary lived here her whole life. And it was Mary who left the house to her nephew with the understanding it be a museum, and that was in 1962.
Oh, she was still around then?
She passed away in 1962.
Ain't that
Yes.
something?
Yeah.
Life goes forward.
Yep. I call it the kids' bathroom, which is sort of fun, I think.
Yeah.
Lucky kids.
Yeah. Most people didn't have it in the bathroom. You better go outside. What's it, 18 degrees outside?
Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine nothing. Actually, I bet if I wanted to, I could, but I don't want to think about it.
So when the captain had the architect Isaiah Rogers design and build this house, and Isaiah Rogers was known as the pioneer of indoor plumbing. So we actually put a bathroom indoors, but it was in the basement, and so it's kind of just like an outhouse, but in the basement sort of. So they
had a little bit of a luxury there. I think for some they had a soft spot for Ireland, which is interesting because their heritage was Scottish.
Right, and they don't get along.
Yeah, I know. So I'm not sure where that all came about, but they always hired Irish immigrants.
Irish people can't stand Scottish people.
Probably because they were cheaper. I don't know. They were authentic. They were affordable. I don't
They were
know.
cheaper.
They were
course.
cheaper. Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know.
That's good enough.
Don't repeat that.
That's
Maybe
good
I
enough.
could be
That's good
wrong.
enough for me, but if the Irish can get past Scottish people hiring them,
But you know,
I guess anybody
yeah,
can.
yeah.
You know, because they got this long-standing thing because England were giving them land over in Ireland. You know, they were giving the Scottish land over in Ireland when they would join in with the English. It was, you know,
Right.
no, they were.
You know, you can just imagine.
This is where the kitchen was at. People
So
working.
this is the kitchen. This is. It's so cold in here. I'm sorry. We can
Imagine
do it
how-
quick. I'm trying to keep.
Yeah,
it
we can do it. We can do it quick.
Yeah.
We can do it quick.
So yeah, here's the helper's kitchen. It's interesting to me. It's tucked away where today the kitchen is the focal point in people's houses.
They weren't back then.
No, they had it all hidden away.
And it's cold in here.
And it's cold. Yeah.
Well, heck, I wasn't living down here. The servants were.
Yeah.
I don't even. Did they live down here? Servants?
No.
Okay.
No,
good.
so that's why they added the third floor for the helpers to live on the property. They also lived off property too.
Okay,
though.
cool.
And they were known to be really nice, you know, to their helpers. They would let them have social gatherings here, and they were generous at the holidays.
Wow.
You know, they
Yeah,
would give
that's good.
turkeys.
That's good.
And,
That's good.
Yeah,
Good
they
for
were
them.
really a good family. Yeah.
You want to keep help? Treat them well.
Mhm.
They'll fight for you. Help will fight for you if you treat them well.
Yeah.
次回は今回ご紹介したフォーブス家とも関わりのあるボストンブラーミンズの一員ジョン・アダムスの生家をご案内したいと思います。そのお家も近く、ここから5分ほどの場所にあります。ジョン・アダムスはアメリカ第2代大統領としても知られています。そして今回のお土産ですが、前回のチョコレートファクトリーで作られていたチョコレートが入っていた20世紀初頭に発売されていた缶を見つけました。欲しい方はぜひご連絡ください。早い者勝ちです。それでは次回もお楽しみに。ご視聴ありがとうございました。欲しい方はぜひご連絡ください。抽選はできないそうなので早い者勝ちです。それでは次回もお楽しみに。ご視聴ありがとうございました。